In Part 4A, tobacco made Virginia rich. But wealth requires a permanent engine of labor. Today, how a violent rebellion forced the elites to pivot from temporary servants to a lifelong, racialized system of slavery. This wasn't just history, it was economic engineering. The first system was indentured servitude. Poor Europeans traded 4 to 7 years of labor for passage. It was a high-stakes gamble. In the early 1600s, 40% of these workers died before their contract ended. But by the 1660s, survival rates improved, creating a new problem: thousands of freedmen demanding the land they were promised. The elites had already snatched the best coastal soil. Freedmen were pushed to the frontier, sparking bloody conflicts with indigenous tribes. When the governor refused to protect them, fearing it would disrupt his own fur trade, the tension turned inward. A class of armed, landless, and angry young men became a threat to the colonial government. In 1676, Nathaniel Bacon led these men in an uprising, burning Jamestown to the ground. The most terrifying part for the elites? Bacon's army was a multiracial alliance of white servants and enslaved Africans fighting for the same cause. To the ruling class, this cross-racial unity was a death sentence for their power. The elite response was cold and strategic. First, they broke the supply of white servants. Second, the 1672 Charter of the Royal African Company made the slave trade more efficient and cheaper. Legally, they tightened the noose. A 1662 law made slavery hereditary, and the Virginia Slave Codes of 1705 finally stripped all rights from Africans, while giving poor whites small legal perks to ensure the two groups would never unite again. By 1700, the Atlantic system was complete. Tobacco flowed to London, captives flowed from Africa, and profits fueled the British Empire. Slavery was now the permanent, legal, and racialized bedrock of the American economy. Economic systems are designed, not accidental. If you want the full story, subscribe and hit the bell. Part 5 is up next. Like this video if you value the real history.